Poppy's a pretty cool statement too.
At the courthouse. I was in the courtroom there for a little while, but apparently Miles' lawyer hasn't shown up yet, so they keep having to take a recess. So right now they're doing like a mid-morning recess period where they lock up the courtroom and everything. I didn't really feel comfortable pulling up my camera in the courtroom because I'm already in enough trouble. I don't want to push it, right? So. Occupy the courthouse. I like it. Yay. All here for Miles and Eric.
My daughter's not here. She calls.
I figured that when it gets to -30, then I could make it to -30. But after that, it's like.
So now we're waiting for Miles and Eric with unbelievable support.
Unbelievable. A fraction of that with interest compounded.
This is Occupy confetti.
Do I ever?
Provided by the Earth. For free. Every season.
Off to the Caymans. Robin Hood tax. The jails in the court system. Sorry, man. Food tax. We need to
See, we have the Canadian Press, CTV, Global, CBC, Global News.
Yeah, buddy.
Group hug!
Need more leaves for her. Yeah. Baby.
Welcome back, man.
Thanks. Your first group hug. Hey.
Isn't it fun?
Oh, man.
Yay, Miles.
Police don't hurt.
One left to go.
Don't hurt.
All right, get some more leaves.
No more. Baby, don't hurt me.
Miles, my friend, you got some balls, my friend. You got some balls. And here comes the media.
Yeah, I like them a lot.
Squeezed out. Squeezed out.
Anyway, I'm just wondering what you have to say about your experience at this point.
Well, we spent 3 days in Burnside, and feel good to say that we occupied Burnside. Everybody there was happy to see us. We talked about the occupation, what it meant. The newspaper was in there, so everybody felt good about what we were doing. We thought we were brave for what we had done and why we were there. Complaints, here comes a complaint. Your officers beat me down twice, and I would definitely be complaining. I would urge everybody else who got beaten down to complain as well. We acted like a goon squad. It's unacceptable behavior. I don't know how high up it goes. I don't know how high up we can take it, but I'm in for the whole thing.
That's official.
You've taken away my dignity. You've attacked me in public twice. Once for standing on an old lady's tent. Once for walking in a park. It's a sin, and you need to be held accountable for that. For 14 hours in our wet clothes as we begged for towels. That's almost torture. And then the only way that we got out was signing forms that said, you know, we won't go to municipal parks. That's ridiculous. Municipal, provincial, or federal parks.
And how's it feel to have the support you have had today?
It feels wonderful. It feels absolutely wonderful. This is a family that we've built. Yeah, this is great.
What needs to be fixed from your personal point of view?
there needs to be some accountability in the police force, and there needs to be some accountability in council. And if they can't hold that mayor in check, then he needs to be gone, and they need to figure out how to do that properly. It's no sense in just backtracking, saying, oh, we didn't want this to happen, oh no. But as of when they took it down on November 11th, which is shameful, in the middle of a torrential downpour, absolutely shameful. You're not even allowed to associate.
Another group hug. Another group hug. Yay.
Let me too. I want that, Eric.
Our brave soldier.
They're dry now.
Thanks, guys. I know, I'm allowed to.
Any notes for stuff?
Yeah, sure. Give me one second.
Maybe a cigarette.
Let's lace his shoes for him.
Yay, Eric.
You know what? I'd rather actually just talk. I'm sorry, guys. I said what I wanted to say. Thanks a lot.
Yay, Eric.
You should go hang out in the park.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been looking forward to this.
Where can we go? Let's see here.
You can occupy the doctor's office.
I have a concern that was brought up to me earlier
Someone
about,
take this for a second.
People were staying at St. Matthew's, and I guess police went there and told them not to allow occupied people to stay there.
Wow.
And so if anybody knows directors at St. Matthew's,
Bill McCain.
Miles.
Do you happen to have his contact information?
I don't have a phone or anything.
Where's Ed?
But would anybody be willing to go down there, like 2 or 3 people, to talk to them?
Take garbage out because it's a violation of privacy. Garbage. No one is garbage.
Still has nothing to do with where they're staying.
That's like garbage.
You want to see if they're That's what the cop's telling me not to let you stay at my house.
They can say stop dumpster diving, but they can't say you can't stay in this place because we found you dumpster diving or anything like that. Eric. So yeah, I think that's a little horseshit.
No idea.
So okay.
Wait a minute. What about this? I just want to find out. We should show support to St. Matt's if there's pressure being applied. We should find out and let the community know that sort of thing. That's what time do we have? It's like 1:30ish.
Is it?
Yeah. I have to start walking towards the north end.
I have to go towards the north end if anyone wants to keep me company.
Towards the north end.
Where's Scott?
Where are you going? Yeah, maybe.
No, I was at my friend's house.
Well, everybody, I went to go see the doctor at the walk-in clinic, and I got about halfway through telling him everything that was wrong, and he said, no, okay, that's it. So now, I'm on my way to the emergency ward. I hopefully have documentation of everything that's happened. So, I'm here now at emergency. Time to get checked out. Well, 12 hours later, it's fucking almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm just getting home from the hospital now. Apparently, there's nothing wrong with me. You know, getting knocked in the head, having a seizure, you know, having both my arms almost ripped out of my fucking body. And the doctor's like, yeah, no, nothing wrong. Fucking bullshit. Doctor's saying because my shoulders are in so much pain that he can't do a proper examination of them. Like, he can't tell me if there's any torn muscles or anything like that. And he gave me x-rays which only will show the bones. And my bones and my sockets are so fucking wear and tear that they didn't show shit. And he also told me I have all the symptoms of having a concussion, but he can't prove it or anything. Like, it's just, it was a bunch of fucking. Amanda decided to come with. She showed up at the hospital to keep me company. And to, you know, make sure I didn't forget anything and stuff like that. And even she noticed that nobody I dealt with in that hospital seemed to give a shit about whether or not they basically they acted as if I was lying to them, and that everything I said was a bunch of bullshit, and that I was just I don't know. They just, like the nurse, for example, was really rude to Amanda when she was trying to ask a legal question. Yes, kitty, hi. Hi. Hi, yes, hi. I'm sorry, give me a second, kitty cat, I'll be right with you. And, you know, the nurse was very rude to Amanda trying to ask her a question. And the doctor was very nonchalant, like he was very dismissive and very avoidance of talking about things. I mean, I was still trying to have a conversation with him, and he literally just walked out of the room. He's like, yeah, the nurse will deal with you if you have any more questions. And just completely ignored me from that point on. I know from my own experience exactly what happened to me because I've gone through these injuries in my past many times before. I know what the symptoms, I know how it feels. And for him to come through and tell me that there was not a single thing wrong with me besides a couple of cuts and scrapes, the guy's a fucking bullshitter. He didn't give a shit about looking at my results. He didn't give a shit about actually trying to find out what was wrong with me. And when he told me that there was no, he gave me a CAT scan and he told me there was no indication that I actually had a seizure. So I asked him, well, what other things can cause seizure-like symptoms? Unresponsive, twitching uncontrollably, foaming at the mouth. What other things can cause that No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, where the fuck did you go to school? Like, are you even a doctor? I'm very pissed off, I'm very annoyed. There's one thing I fucking hate, and I fucking hate till the end, is wasting my goddamn time. And I feel like I just wasted 12 hours of my fucking life for something I already knew. I'm okay. I'm still, my speech is still sluggish. I'm still having difficulties putting sentences together. And I'm still walking funny, and I still can't use my shoulders or my wrist. My jaw is feeling better though. But, you know, other than that, I'm still fucked up. He gave me a couple of ibuprofens to send me on my way. So, we'll see how the next few days go. See if this grogginess and see if this slurriness and all this other crap wears off. If not, I'm just gonna have to go back to the hospital and call them on their fucking bullshit. Because, you know, I know symptoms of having a concussion and they only last a few days. After that, you just have to deal with the headaches. So if in 2 or 3 days from now I'm still feeling these symptoms, there's a problem. There's no doubt about it. I've been through this enough to know when there's a fucking problem. And if I'm still dealing with this shit, there's a problem. For now, there's nothing I can do. The police just got away with beating somebody. Practically. I mean, they're still not going to get away with it because there's still going to be a lot of legal issues to deal with. But for the most part, in regards to my own personal injuries, there's nothing I can do. So just fucking put it behind me, move forward, and try to do what I can from there. Hope you guys had a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. There's a possibility that we're occupying the legislature tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, hope you guys had a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay strong, stay wise, live free. Peace.